All Cooper CPAs, located in the heart of East Nashville, offer a wide variety of tax services for individuals and businesses. Contact them at 615-257-0646 and visit their website, allcooper.com, for a full list of services.
If you want to feel the wind blowing through your hair and see the great city of Nashville at the same time, check out Nashville Scooter Tours. Trekking through the downtown streets to Music Row with Nashville Scooter Tours is safe, eco-friendly, and a whole lot of fun. They use Xenon electric scooters that go 55 miles on a single charge. Find out more by calling 615-290-5563 or book your reservation today at NashvilleScooterTours.com.
Welcome to Emerging Artists. Our guest this week, the Hardin Draw.
Jeff Meeks and Chris Austin invite you to watch your favorite sports event at the Batter's Box at 43 Hermitage Avenue in Nashville, Tennessee. The Batter's Box offers shuttle service to all Titans home games. It's a great place for friends to gather for the game and after the game. So check out the Batter's Box Bar and Grill, and thanks again for sponsoring the show. Bandwidth for today's show is brought to you by SoftLayer.com. We love SoftLayer here at Talkopolis. They are the greatest hosting company ever. They make everything easy. Check out their website at SoftLayer.com. Thanks again for sponsoring the show.
Microcasting for your city, Talkopolis. Howdy friends and neighbors, welcome back to Emerging Artists. We are live in the studio with the one and only, the Hardin Draw. Welcome you guys, so awesome to have you here at Talkopolis. Let's talk about how this band got together, because you all play in other bands and got together to form this band. And how did that happen?
Well, it started out as, I guess, an accident. Jason over here bought an upright bass, Aaron bought a mandolin, and we had nothing to do on weekends kind of thing. So we just met up at a bar and just started playing music together. Aww. And then eventually just turned into writing, like see what we can do on our own, and there it went.
But you're part of bands that are different stylistically. I know that, John, you play some much harder music and everything like this. So was it a love of bluegrass, something different? How did the sound sonically of this band come together?
Tally is an excellent songwriter. He writes a lot of good hooks and melodies, and we all have just been playing music so long that once you listen to one style for so much, you start to go, well, what's different out there? And you start to lean towards just good melodies and harmonies and things like that. And he had put together some really solid tunes, and we started just to orchestrate these and say, well, there doesn't have to be a genre or a label on this. Let's just make music that we enjoy playing, and with the instruments that we have.
Yeah.
That's how it kind of sounds.
But there's a bunch of instruments here. I mean, we've got the accordion, we've got the mandolin, we've got lap steel and guitar. Do you guys ever move instruments around and play different things? Because I bet a bunch of you are multi-instrumentalists, right?
Sometimes, yeah. We have one song, Long Black Train, that we switch instruments on. I actually play guitar, and Tally plays mandolin on that one. John actually plays guitar on a couple of songs, as well as the lap steel.
And the dobro.
Yeah, he also plays dobro as well. So yeah, we try to switch it around and kind of showcase what we can and can't do. So
I know, I'm jealous. I can only play one instrument, not very well.
I'm not tall enough to play that.
But y'all are from Murfreesboro. And how is the scene in Murfreesboro different from Nashville, or is it?
It seems it's definitely the talent level is on par with Nashville, I believe. I think it's a little more organic in Murfreesboro because you're really just testing the waters and you know, getting together with friends and writing good music. I think in Nashville there's a bit more of a spotlight on what you do and a bit more of a business aspect to it. But Murfreesboro seems to be kind of like the minor leagues of Nashville because you can sit around and knock it out in basements and shows to friends and then, you know, go to Nashville and do well, then it's kind of a, you know.
But maybe some of that separation from Nashville's been a good thing because some of my favorite bands have come from Murfreesboro. So I think it must be, you know, something really healthy about having your own scene there.
Yeah, it was pretty tight-knit. I mean, and there's a lot of honesty that comes with that, you know. So I think that people feel the freedom, like artistically, to do whatever they want instead of having to fit into a certain niche or anything like that. So it's just, it comes by honest.
And what are your crowds like? What are your fans like? Is it eclectic?
Very diverse.
Very eclectic, yeah.
I was
Very
going to
diverse,
say.
like, college students to punk rockers. I mean, it's pretty spread out.
That's awesome. What's coming up for the Hardin Draw? Any gigs coming up? Stuff we should know about? Album in the works?
Yeah, we're working on our album right now, finishing that up. It's going to be probably a 10, 11 song record. So we're in the studio trying to hammer that out. We have a show February 2nd, I believe, with Joe Buck at Wall Street in Murfreesboro, and an upcoming tour that we're going to hit up in April. So
awesome.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to hear you guys. Coming up right after the break, we're going to have a live studio performance. The Hardin Draw is going to be performing their single, Home. So stick around because we're going to have that coming up next.